It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. It's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Killy Ringo. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Philadelphia. First carry for Saquon Barkley. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Once again, it's Barkley. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts. This one complete to Campbell. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want.
Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
King, Phil King. Hey, easy, 63, bang. Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, bang. 63, bang.
Third and long for Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. First and 10. No motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. A dive. And a catch. Incredible. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll find Aguilar complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. 73. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Pass. Crowd left Yeti.
To throw, Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
3rd and long.
73. Hey, 73. Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Oh, Silver, ready? Hey. Alpha. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play there for Baltimore. The gain is 64.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple of years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Jackson up top again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
No touch. Crowd up, get it. 63. Hey, easy, 63, bad. Hey, silver. Crowd up, get it. 63. No.
To throw is Hurts.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. You're kidding me. Really?
And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
No motion over Flowers. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. No motion over Flowers. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll take this to the 13.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and long. No motion over Flowers. 3rd and long for Jackson. And he'll take it on him. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off this score.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchdown. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
Yeah, bang.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Delta, set.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Great, set.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's the time we just spoke again. And I feel the next time someone's going to be hurt.
Great, set.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. They'll run it here with Saquon. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. So got it. The tight end comes in motion.
Miami.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Don't jump.
Here's Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Don't touch that. Crowd up, Yanni. Out. Hey, easy. 63, back. Hey, Silver. Crowd up, Yanni. Don't touch.
On third down, here's Hurts.
Thank you.
Oh, man, wide
I
open.
know
He's
he's
got it. Campbell. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
In motion comes Andrews. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Tucker for the point after. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Britton Covey now on the return. Wow, they are hit now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. Third and 6.
Great, set.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon.
Goodness.
Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's first down.
It's on! It's on! You! Hey, report! Report!
Now Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, you're going to have to score, but man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Oh my goodness.
The man is beaten. He's got him. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Aguilar able to make the catch. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Now, 1st and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now,
My goodness.
it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd is rising to make this even more difficult. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, we all do that sometime. Good game, though, my brother. Good game.
No touch that.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 7.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for